Yes. So I go to work one day and my buddy, we were like screwing around, and he gives me like a punch in the gut, like where your liver would be. He gives me like a shot there, and it hurt bad. And we like screw around, like boom, he gives me the shot. Not a big deal. He'll be up there for guys' weekend. You can, thank him for saving my life at the end of the story. So he gives me a shot, like a liver shot, and almost buckles me. And like I am hurting bad, like bad. Yeah. And I'm like, that's weird. He barely hit me and I'm in complete agony. And the rest of the day goes on and I work my shift and I am hurting. So 10 hours later, I'm still in pain. And I'm like, man, I don't know what my boy Dom did, but he got me good.
Yeah.
So that night, Molly's over at my house and we're chilling. We're like watching a movie. And
she gives you a punch in the liver.
And she straight throat punches me and then shoots me in the nutsack. No, that didn't happen. Sorry, guys. That's a Jameson. Every time something like that is said, you need to just edit this by going Jameson. And then it's like a Jameson commercial.
No square.
The no rhombus. Hey, everyone, pass the ball to Kurt Rambis. This is my no rhombus. That doesn't work.
We got to figure out what accent it does work in, Joe. That's our homework.
It does. Okay. So anyway, we're watching a movie and I get up to like go to the bathroom and get up to do something. I'm hurting. Like I'm hurting. I've told Molly, I'm like, dude, I'm not feeling good. This is what happened. I go to stand up and I collapse on my bedroom floor. And this is not me. I have a high tolerance for pain. I tell Molly, take me to the hospital. She can't get me up. So she goes and gets, I don't know why, but I had like a rolly chair in my house, like an office chair. And I sit in the office chair and we like roll to the side door. Like I couldn't walk. And I don't know how, and I don't remember how, but I somehow got out to her car. And so I tell her to punch it to get to the hospital because I feel like I'm going to die. She drives 33 miles an hour. Now, the speed limit is 35. She drives 33 because she says, in her words, I don't want to get pulled over.
Somewhere in there, you decided this is marriage material.
So anyway, I get to the hospital. They run all these tests thinking like it's my gallbladder, thinking all this stuff. Nothing. They're about to release me from the hospital. And right as they're about to discharge me, I'm like, this is unbelievable. Like, I don't feel like I should be leaving the hospital. And they're like, well, sir, we've done everything we can. It's not like they think I'm just like being
scan? Or they just touch you?
They probed me. Like it was like a normal like Thursday night for me. Like I was just repeatedly probed.
Was it in your no-no square? Your no-no parallelogram?
I'm not allowed to say. I signed a gag order.
Okay.
Bazingas. And so right before they're about to discharge me, I said that weird. I said it as in like discharge, like if you had anal discharge. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about discharging. And so I left. So they were just about to discharge me. And I told him, I was like, man, something's not right. Like something's not right here. And so I was like, I'm having trouble breathing. And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah, like I just can't get a deep breath. And she's like, you didn't tell us that earlier. So they took me in and they did another x-ray on my lungs. Well, the picture of my lungs, excuse me, at like the lower left, so underneath my lungs where my intestines, like the top of my intestines would be, they had like, my intestines had like twisted around like spaghetti. And there was like a big knot of like my intestines. So they immediately took me into surgery. They caught me from like couple of inches above my belly button.
Yeah.
Down to like right where like my pubes would start. If I had any manscaping, what up, ladies?
No, I was gonna say wood. What?
Yeah. Yes. And so anyway, they cut me open. And so the doctor that did that told me after the surgery that when he cut, his words, and I know doctors probably say this all the time to make things seem cooler, but his words were, I've never seen this happen before. He cut me open, and as soon as he opened me up to where he could see my innards, my intestines spun back to the way they were supposed to have been.
He wasn't just saying that. No, that's real.
So they
it's like
spin
some doctors
back.
Tell other doctors.
Yeah. So they spin back. He checks them. He said he pulled them out, looked at them. They were like a little bit damaged and stuff like that. But he was like, it'll heal. They didn't cut any of my intestines out. Like I didn't lose like X amount of feet, how people say that. And he sealed me back up. And they said that like here's a fun fact. Fun fact, people. I'm talking into my ASMR mic. Here's a fun fact, you guys. So the doctor says once your like cavity inside is like opened up, all that goo that like your organs sit in gets thicker. So once it's exposed to air, it gets like thicker. And so he said it spun back to the way it was. They checked it, make sure, whatever. Then they seal me back up. And he's like, I think now that like fluid stuff is going to be thicker, I don't think your intestines are going to twist back up again. I don't think they're going to twist back up again. So that was that. So I ended up having, so then I get this, dude, get this. I think I told you this part of it when I interviewed you for my Average Jerks podcast.
Yeah.
And so what ended up happening is I had the NG tube. That's where this whole story came from. And I had 14 liters of garbage sucked out of me with this tube, like from my stomach, my intestines. Like, I don't know where all that stuff comes from, but it sucks out and it goes to like this cup, like this 1 liter like cup that's behind you, like when you're sitting in the bed. And they changed that thing 14 times. Over the course of, I was in the hospital for 8 days. I spent my 40th birthday, May 6th. I spent in the hospital, and everyone was rooting for me to get out of the hospital on my birthday, but it didn't happen. I ended up getting out on May 7th. But so for a week, so from like April 30th, 31st, I don't know what the last day of April is, through 31st. May 7th. Yeah, so from April 31st, that's when I went 30. In.
April has 30, May has 31.
Okay, so April 30th, that's when I was admitted to the hospital, and then I got out on the 7th. No, that's not right. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Not that it matters. Who cares? But I was in there 8 days. Oh, you're still bleeding.
Still bleeding.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I mean, you're bleeding now, but that's my story is, and then that's when the wiener fart came because I had the catheter in there.
So incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twisted Intestines. That's going to be the name of my next band.
All right. That's a good name for a band.
Twisted Intestines. And because it's me, there's going to be lots of Y's and Z's in that. Twisted Intestines.
That sounds great. Dude, I forgot.
I wish people,
I forgot to put up the Dennis Rodman shirt for the Pickle and Boot Shop. I forgot to put it
and we
up
also forgot to do the Saturday morning recording.
Yeah, we'll do that next week.
Next week I can. I'm out of town, but that's neither here nor
balls. There I go. I said the no words.
Ooh.
My mom has been listening to the podcast.
Oh, my mom does too.
Number one, she said you're handsome. Number two.
Me?
Yeah.
She said I'm handsome?
Yeah, she did.
Where does she see me?
She looked you up, I guess, or she saw your picture on the internet.
Hey, I could be your stepdad.
Yeah. Seriously,
I'm just saying.
about it. Okay, she's single.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying I treat the ladies nice. You'd get some good Christmas gifts. That's all I'm saying.
She said,
big number 2.
We had a lot of potty talk.
Ooh. That's what she said about the show, is we had a lot of potty talk?
Yeah, she's talking about episode 8, which is what just came out when we're recording this. Oh. We're ahead, guys. I'm not going to tell you how far in the future Joe and I are, but I just looked out my window.
Bet on
Jonathan
black.
Taylor Thomas was president.
Yep, and the Red Wings have just won back to back Stanley Cups.
Joe, come on.
Yeah. That's the future.
The
future
good?
Is now.
Are the Red Wings good?
No, they're not good. No, they're not good.
No, the Avs are.
We were amazing for 25 years. 27 years we were amazing.
I don't know.
And then we're not anymore, but we're getting there because we have Steve Eisman. No, people loved us. People hated the Avalanche.
No,
friggin'
everybody
Colorado
else.
Avalanche.
Because you're in Detroit. You're clouded by that vision. All the other people were just
clouded.
like freaking Red Wings winning again.
You're clouded. Yeah, no. Everyone hated Colorado.
No.
Patrick Waugh, piece of crap. Patrick Roy.
Come on, dude.
Patrick Roy. In what world is ROY? Waugh.
The French Canadians.
They're not on this planet. I'm talking about people on this planet.
Your city is Detroit. You live in
Detroit.
Detroit. It means a narrowing of rivers. It means a narrow spot in between two bodies of water.
And it's Detroit.
Detroit in French.
Nope.
You guys are saying it wrong.
Nope. It's Detroit. And Patrick Roy is a piece of crap, a real piece of work. And Mike Vernon whipped his tail on March 26, 1997. Darren McCarty whooped Claude Lemieux. Igor Larionov whooped Peter Forsberg. Brendan Shanahan took on Adam Foote. Like, they all got trounced by the Red Wings, dude.
I don't even remember 1997.
But I will say, those were the greatest days of hockey.
When people could fight?
No, they still can. It was just that was like an amazing rivalry.
Yeah,
between Detroit and Colorado. Every game, whether it was just a normal season game or a playoff game, it was amazing hockey. Like, that was the top. There were people that didn't watch hockey all year. And then when Detroit played Colorado, they would watch that game.
Well, did you hate them when they were the Nordiques?
No, because there wasn't that rivalry. Like, the Nordiques.
Just like a mile high. What kind of chronic...
shoddy. What kind of shoddy fannery is
that? Like, who wants to? You didn't earn that. It's just where your stupid city is. Sure, you're a mile high.
No, what started the rivalry was Claude Lemieux blowing up Chris Draper's face. That's what started the whole thing. It was two kind of titans that were tracking towards Stanley Cup history.
But the problem is, he's French Canadian, and when he saw the word Draper, he thought it meant the raper in French.
Right.
To raper. And he was like, just for ladies everywhere, I got to stand up to this.
I got to do it.
Honest mistake.
And then he blew him up and made him get reconstructive surgery within hours of that hit. His face was completely destroyed. His eyeball was hanging out of the socket.
Was it really?
Yes.
That's like getting an EGOT in hockey. Like, you basically have just won everything. If you have your eyeball hanging out from a fight.
No, it wasn't a fight. He checked his face into the boards. He checked him from behind.
He won.
And then Draper's face like slammed into the boards, and he just destroyed his face. It was like a car crash.
Did he come back and play the hockey after that?
He did play the hockey for the local sports team, which was the Red Wings, and they won a Stanley Cup.
I've heard of them.
Yeah.
See, so number one, got a Stanley Cup. Number two, won at hockey because his freaking face fell out.
Yeah.
Oh, did the Avalanche get a Stanley Cup?
The Avalanche got a couple. So there was like a span of like 6 years where it was like the Colorado Avalanche, the Red Wings, the Avalanche, the Red Wings. Like they would go back and forth. And then I think the Red Wings won back to back. And then I think Colorado may have won back to back. But those two were like the juggernauts. Yeah.
But not anymore. Except the Avs are in the playoffs.
Avs are in the playoffs now. Avs are probably top 4 team in the NHL. Mm-hmm. They're fantastic. Their smart money is on them.
Yeah.
Like them, Tampa, Boston. Yeah. I would say are the three that if you're going to put money on to win the Stanley Cup, it would be them. ASMR, Mike, you might want to put some money down on the Avalanche or the Lightning or whatever.
Joe, mute your phone. What the heck?
I know. Did you just hear that?
We're in a professional podcasting situation.
I know.
We got 4,500 downloads.
I know. We're pulling in like 500 listens every 3 days.
We've gone 35 minutes and talked about jack squat. I mean, not that it's not important, but like, people are, I think some people tune in because they're like, oh, Joe and Reese are juggernauts of Christian ska, or they're just like ska. They just want to listen to us talk about this, the goats. And we haven't talked about any ska or what it's like to be in a band.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I know. And we had a whole episode set up where we were going to talk today. We were going to talk recording. I mean, we can start to talk recording and we can finish it, next week. We could take 2 here. I mean, I'm sure we could fill that up. No, let's start right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pickle and Boot Shop. 36 minutes in.
Jeez, Pete.
We're going to talk about recording today because I have recently recorded a song. It's the first song I've recorded in 12 years. I'm not going to play it. It's a personal song. But I haven't written. I haven't had the muse. I haven't had the, what do they call it? The creative juices in over a decade to write.
The itch. Sometimes they call it the itch.
The itch.
Or the bug.
Yeah. Yeah. So I haven't had it and I got it. And now I'm like writing and doing all that stuff. And so I did a little ditty and sent it to you, and you fixed it up, and you made it sound really, 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 really good. And again, I wish people could hear it. And I know I teased it a couple of episodes back that I would, we would post or we'd let people listen to it. And I don't think I'm going to let you. But that brought me to today and our thing, and to talk about recording. Whether that's studios, whether that's the process, whether that's the equipment. When you think recording, explain to me from Five Iron's point of view, like how recording did you guys think that the only thing you could do, geez, you're still bleeding bad. Not just bleeding, but bleeding bad.
It's been like an hour of holding pressure on this thing. No, man. Everything stops bleeding eventually. That's all you need to know about nursing school.
Unless what's it called where your blood doesn't coagulate? Hemophiliac.
Yeah, no, it'll stop.
Where did I pull that out of? Dear Lord, where did I pull that out of?
That's Holy smoke. Inside joke on that. Like everything stops bleeding eventually.
Eventually.
So you could die of it. But it's gonna stop. It's gonna stop.
Eventually the heart just stops pumping out the blood. I once knew a fella that sustained an injury to his jugular, and his coworkers, instead of keeping pressure on the jugular, they decided CPR was a better route and just pumped all the blood remaining in his body out through his neck. He didn't make it.
Oh, I was going to say, This is not a good idea.
Yep. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening, CPR doesn't
on one
fix
side. You've
everything.
got two of them.
Yep.
There's one on either side of your larynx, and you can plug it because there's a channel inside your brain called the Circle of Willis that connects both of your.
What you talk about,
jugulars.
Willis? Oh, who just thought about that? I bet there's tons of listeners out there. There's tons of listeners that just thought of that too. But I said it. I said it, you guys. I said it. Yeah. Shall I repeat? Should we do a replay? What you talking about, Willis?
Try that again. What?
What you talking about, Willis? Was I
supposed to do that yet?
No. I will point to you when you're supposed to do that. What you talking about, Willis?
What?
There you go. Boom. Okay. Perfect rewind.
A lot of people don't get it because I always mess it up. I'm like, what are you referring to, Willis? And they're like, is that drugs?
Yeah. You're like, you remember Dukes of Hazzard, Willis? Yeah.
Come on, guys.
And then Bo Duke would always say, what you talking about? Right. Mm-hmm. Come on.
Yeah.
Do you remember the episode? Talk about no-no places.
No-no places.
Do you remember the episode of Different Strokes where they went to the dude's bicycle shop after school and he was like a pedophile?
Uncle Touchy's Magic Puzzle Basement?
Yeah. Do you remember that?
I remember that.
That was a bizarre. I think it was a double. Like, I think there were two parts to it.
They had to do a warning ahead of time. Like,
yes,
sit with your kids. Make sure they don't have PTSD from this.
Yeah, make sure they don't go to some old dude's bicycle shop and go in the back room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and then what did he do? He made him watch adult cartoons.
Cartoon porn.
Yeah, that was on TV, dude.
And he touched Arnold's friend. Touched him in his no-no square.
Yeah, stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square. See, you guys, we're not saying that mocking. We want to teach. We want to educate. So pass that along to your children and your children's children and yourself.
Also, yourself.
That counts for at work.
Or down the chain of succession of your genes.
The chimney.
Kids,
yep.
Tell your parents.
Up or down the chimney.
You got an uncle? Tell them. Maybe your uncle is prone to this.
Say, hey, Uncle Leon. And then, boom, hit him with that limerick.
Yeah. It might save his life.
You might save his life, yeah. Yeah. So, when it comes to recording, we now have 8 minutes.
While we're on the subject of getting touched in our no-no square.
We now have 8 minutes of free content left to try and discuss recording. I think we better throw that out and just continue with the ramblings of madmen.
Oh, no. We can just go a little bit long on this one. Let's talk about.
Okay.
Ave Maria! Was that it? I blew out my microphone.
That was it. You hit it. Yeah.
I hit it.
Yeah.
That was the one we've been waiting for 14 episodes.
And you nailed it. Nailed it. Pitch perfect.
Oh, now my kids.
Pitch perfect.
My kids are in here asking why I'm being so loud. Put your pajamas on.
I'll show you loud.
I'll show you how loud it is.
While you're trying to sleep, I'll stand outside your bedroom door and just scream.
Ave Maria!
Being so loud.
All right, I got.
So loud.
I'm getting yelled at.
That's all right. That's what adults do, kids. Sometimes adults eat tacos for dinner, cut their thumbs off, drink failure puddles, and get loud. Deal with it. It's called growing up.
Write it down. Write it down, because this is your future.
Put it in your diary. Put it in your diary.
So recording. I want to talk about what touching in my no-no space, my no-no square recording is, because it is the worst thing I've ever done in my life. I hate it so much.
Recording?
Yeah.
You don't like recording?
It's necessary. I like when the album is done and you can listen to it. The whole part of me going in there and recording is just like I might as well just go, might as well just be like a stadium of ladies and me like with pool penis in front of me, just pointing at it. Like, anybody got a microscope? Let's get this going. That is what recording feels like to me. Just like all of your weaknesses on complete display. I hate it.
Yes.
Go on, Joe.
It is.
How much? Tell me how you love it.
No, I agree with you. You go in as a band, and where you are in your like, I mean, for lack of a better word, like your journey as being a band and your influences and all that stuff, and you come together and you put something together. And then when you start to record it, you know, first you do like your demos and all that stuff, and producers hear it and your record label hears it or whatever. And then all of a sudden it starts getting down and you start recording. And again, it's so personal, because I don't think anybody just writes a song to like write a song. Like, you're not writing a jingle for, you know, Tuffy Muffler. And you're just like, yeah, I'm writing this little jingle for this company here, and it's on them. I'm just writing the music for it, you know, whatever. But like, when you're actually writing an original album, like, that's your experiences, that's your thoughts, that's your words all going on to that. And you expose yourself. And I think people that hold back, I think it shows. But I think if you go all out, like you go all in and go all out and just put it all out there, that's very scary.
Yeah.
You know, it's extremely scary.
It's all of it.
And I don't think people get that. Like, people who aren't musicians, I don't know if they like understand that. You know, like, whatever, if you're listening to this right now, like, whatever you love, if you love cooking, if you love painting, if you love, you know, building stuff, if you know, whatever your hobby is that you think you're good at, and you cook, like, oh my gosh, I'm going to make the best bolognese sauce for spaghetti. And you spend all day, you spend a weekend making that sauce and doing what needs to be done. And then you serve it to someone who's like, oh yeah, this is good spaghetti. And you're like, wait, what? Like, this is just good spaghetti? Like, this is like a 48, 72 hour bolognese sauce that I've crafted and like slaved over. And you're like, it's good spaghetti. Can I have more garlic bread?
Oh man. Being in a band and recording your music is like that, except imagine if you made, you kind of made mediocre spaghetti or mediocre bolognese sauce.
Yeah.
And then everyone for 25 years kept tasting it and telling you how amazing it was. And you're like, I know I could have done better, but I made it in 8 days or whatever you did.
Yeah, see, we never had that.
You never.
I don't have people 25 years later saying how amazing my bolognese sauce was. I have people saying, hey, when I was 13, I loved that album. That's all we get. Like, we don't get people that are like, man, I still pop that album in and it's awesome. No, it's not.
Come on. People say that.
I don't think so, man. No, honest to God, like, I get people like, I get people like DMing me and like texting me and hitting me up on Facebook and Instagram on the podcast, you know, thing, saying that like, hey, when I was this age, like, the insiders introduced me to ska. Well, all that tells me is, yeah, introduce me to ska. Then I found better bands and listened to them instead of you guys. Or they'll say, hey, this album, you know, when I was a kid was fantastic. I would like steal like, you know, my older brothers or whatever. But I don't think people like still, like, I don't think there's like a 40-year-old that was listening to us when he was 15 that is popping in Motor City Ska and like driving to work. Like, I don't think that's happening.
All right. Well, we have a Facebook page, and you can email us at thepickleandbootshop@gmail.com if you disagree with Joe, because I think he needs to hear this.
And I'm not I'm not pandering, like, understand, like, I'm not pandering for, like, no, I think the Insiders was awesome. Like, that's not what I'm going for. I'm just simply saying, even myself, I would agree. I would agree with our fans. Like, I don't think Motor City Ska, I don't think Fight of My Life, I don't think Scalleluia 2 stands up over the test of time. I think Scalleluia 1 does. I think Soundtrack to a Revolution does, and I think Sinner's Songbook does. I think those are albums that you can listen to now, and I think they're still, like, they still sound okay, and I'm, like, proud of them. But the other ones, no. I understand that, like, a 17, 18-year-old wrote Motor City Ska, and 17, 18-year-olds listened to it, and 17, 18-year-olds grew up and no longer want to listen to that. Whereas, like, for you, with our newest album ever, I mean, I'll listen to that I listen to that all the time. Like, that, fantastic, Upbeats and Beatdowns, our newest album ever. What are the other ones? The One Girl Army or Dandelions that were Quantity is Job One. Like, those albums I can listen to, and I do listen to, and they're on playlists of mine. Like, individual songs are on playlists. Nothing by the Insiders outside of the albums that I mentioned, I don't think are on people's playlists.
Oh, I don't have any of my own band's music on any playlist.
Yeah, neither do I. No, neither do I.
No, it's painful to listen to it. Yeah, I go through phases. I think we talked about this the last episode, 2 episodes ago, where you go through phases after you record something where you want to listen to it. You have to listen to it a bunch because you're still listening for mistakes.
Yeah.
You're still trying to correct it. You want to make sure it's okay. So you listen to it a ton when you're making it, and then you don't want to listen to it for a long time.
Yeah.
And for me, there's like a period where it's done and you're kind of listening to it like, okay, this sounds okay. I need to check it. Sounds good. I'm kind of on this high from, this is a new album and these songs sound the best they can. But then you're sick of it and you don't listen to it for years.
Yeah.
And in your head, you're just thinking it's awful. You've already moved on. You've already started making new stuff. Then you go back. You might have to listen to it for something and you're like, oh, it's not as bad as I remember it. I do that sometimes, but some of the 5-hour songs are awful. We could have done so much better.
Like what songs do you think are awful?
Oh man, we have some real bad ones. On the first album, there's a song called Faking Life. It's so bad. And I think we just included it because we didn't have any other songs.
Yeah, just like filler stuff.
Yeah, there's a couple on there. I Feel Lucky. It's not very good.
I remember I Feel Lucky. I like that song. Good. It's not very bad. And the one that I think you guys always like joked about doing was Combat Chuck. Like, yeah, I remember being on tour and you guys couldn't stand playing that, but I like it. I think Combat Chuck is like a good song.
Okay.
It's just like a fun, it's just a fun song.
We will pull it out live now because people get all crazy. Like it's kind of fun and people mosh to it, but it's funny for us because we hate it.
I'm looking us up in my iTunes here because I want to see like what. I mean, like I just go through these songs and I'm just like Motor City Ska is just. There are some songs on there that like I don't mind, and again, I was 18, 17 years old when I wrote them. So it is what it is, but I know that there's kind of like some decent songs. I'd love to redo them and like use my voice that I came to have instead of like trying to sing like Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
So I would love to like redo some on Motor City Ska. Fight of My Life. I mean, honestly, I'm looking through all these songs and I don't even think there's a song on that album that I like. Like The Hunted was okay. I was listening to a lot of Korn when I wrote The Hunted. And so that's like a harder song. And then Jigsaw was like our release, like our single off that album. And like, that's okay. Like, I don't mind Jigsaw, but I'm not like all about it. But looking at that album, there's not one other thing on there that I would want to listen to. Scalleluya, I'm proud of the Scalleluya album. That's an album I like, and it is what it is. Soundtrack to a Revolution, I'm looking through those. I like that album because, like I said, that's where like we kind of came into. I wish if Soundtrack to a Revolution was our first album, you know, like if we could go back in time and do that, that's an album that I think is like a really, really good album. But
if you had a decent record, well, it could have been. You know, like if you had a decent record label that was like, we're going to put you with this producer. He's got some great ideas and he's going to mold you into this cool band.
Yeah. Instead, we got like record labels that were like, hey, let's throw a ton of money at Barrett Jones because Barrett Jones did the Nirvana album. Okay, but Barrett Jones doesn't know jack crap about ska. Like he's very good at grunge. He's very good at rock, but he knows nothing about ska. What's a ska band that came out of Seattle? What's a ska? You know what I mean? Like, it's a name. It doesn't mean anything. Just because Mike Tyson is a big name doesn't mean you hire him to make a lasagna, right?
Barrett Jones, he was the producer on Nirvana?
Yeah.
Was he on the first Nirvana album?
That was their, what was it? Their Bleach. What was prior to Nevermind? Bleach?
Okay, probably Bleach.
Yeah.
He did that.
So I think he did that.
Dang, dude.
Yeah. And he did like Foo Fighters. Like he did like early Foo Fighters. I think the like their first one that had like Monkey Wrench and all and like all that. That wasn't their first. That wasn't their first. He did Fight of My Life.
Serious.
He did he did the Fight of My Life album. And so we did it with him. We recorded everything with him. We fought with him. We did all this stuff. And then when it was done, he like mixed it and it sounded like absolute garbage. He had no clue how to do a ska band. And so we took all our masters back to our homie, Gene Eugene. And Gene Eugene ended up, doing it and fixing it. And I think we did some recuts and stuff like that. And then it came out. And so
he mixed it.
Yeah. Yeah. Gene Eugene mixed it. Cause like the Barrett, the Barrett Jones version was just crap.
That's a bummer. I always think about if we had gone with a different producer, cause we did Saki for all our albums until
the
end of 5 Minute Walk. But I always think about that. But in hindsight, I would never trade that time with Saki. He's such a cool dude. He was in my wedding. He's such a good bro. I would never trade it away.
Yeah. And that's what I think, like our record labels, like the thing that I've come to realize as like an adult is there's adults, there's 30, 40, 50, 60-year-olds running record companies.
Yeah.
And then they look at these kids and they look at them as a commodity. They don't look at them as these kids know what they're doing. Like the record label doesn't look, I don't believe that like a record label looks at this band that's been humping it locally, gotten bigger, gotten to the point where you sign them. At a certain point, wouldn't you think these kids know what they're doing in their genre?
Yeah.
And so I always felt that like our record labels are like, oh, we got this ska band, like ska's real big and we got this good ska band. And then they would try and tell us what to do and like how we should sound because of their 60-year-old ear or their 50-some-year-old ear. They think we should be doing this instead of them just saying, do what got you here. I'm going to press record, which is what Royce Nunley did for us.
Yeah.
And when you do that and you let, the Insiders or whatever band do what got them there, do what got them signed, got them notoriety, got them fans. Just let us do what we do. Yeah, just let us do what we do and just press record. Like, we don't need Barrett Jones. We don't need Elvis Costello. We don't need all these, like, we don't need Rick Rubin. Would have been awesome to work with those guys. Absolutely. Our stuff would have been phenomenal. I'm guessing if we would have been able to work with Elvis Costello. Probably not Rick Rubin. But, like, you can throw money at these guys to come in and do what they do, but it doesn't. Like, that's what I was saying, like, with Mike Tyson. Like, Mike Tyson's a great name, and he was a phenomenal boxer. Doesn't mean he can make soup. Doesn't mean he can make lasagna just because you got, like, a big name. So, your thumb is still bleeding.
Hey, I just wanted to talk about this, and I don't know if this is going to bring us on a huge tangent, but in just trying to infiltrate Satanism and take it down, right. I just stumbled across this on the internet. This is a huge breakthrough for me. Did you know that there's a satanic college? It's called Satan Hall.
It's called Duke. And it's like the Blue Devils,
New Jersey.
Really?
Duke maybe too. Yes, Satan Hall. S-E-T.
Are you sure?
O-N. Yeah, it's Catholic University, but it's called Satan Hall.
That's interesting. I always thought it was pronounced Seton Hall, but you might be right.
Did they say Seton?
No, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, you might be right. I mean, because
they call it Satan Hall.
Because the devil is the father of lies. So why wouldn't you change something slightly?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Start a university, see how many people will come, and then just infiltrate podcasts and whatever else you do.
Yeah.
We're on to you, Satan.
We're on to you, Satan. And you only got time's ticking. You got another year where you can do your stuff, because after that, you're going down.
Yeah.
You're going down like the Death Star. You're going down like the ring from the dwarf movie that gets thrown into the volcano. Yep. You're going down like Ivan Drago from Rocky.
Yep.
You're going down like,
that thing.
That thing from that one place at the time. Yeah.
It's going to happen.
You are. You're going down like cavemen.
Time's ticking.
Like cavemen, Satan.
I think you know what though? There's still cavemen. There still are people that choose to be cavemen, and I don't want to upset them if they're listening to this podcast.
They're not, because if they choose to be cavemen, I'm pretty sure they're off the grid and they're not listening to podcasts.
Okay.
I think that's the one subculture that we can just trash on here and they're never going to hear it.
Cavemen. All right.
Cavemen.
If we did disagree, write us or talk to us on the page.
If we started like a cave drawing podcast.
Yeah.
Like where the entire podcast is done through cave drawings. Then they might get ticked.
It's something we should think about, branching out.
It is something.
Pickle and boot shop.
It is.
Who drew this pickle and this boot up here?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was us.
I was reading these hieroglyphics and it talked about a no-no square. I would need more information on that.
Is this what this is? Podcasting? You guys.
What's the hieroglyphic for podcasting?
I know.
That's what I want to know.
All right, we'll work on that.
All right, you guys.
Dante or Brandon Ebel, get on that.
Get on it, guys. Do some fact checking.
Woo!
Hey, I'm gonna real quick go grab another drink and take a leak.
All right, I'm gonna glue my finger together.
Okay. All right. I'll pause this. Everywhere around the world, we're coming to America.
Today.
Got a dream we long to share. We're coming to America today.
When you are invited to the VFW to sing karaoke,
yeah,
do that song because people lose their damn mind.
Just to let the paid people know, this may go off the rails, folks, because I just re-upped on a little bit of Jameson. And when I say a little bit, I mean a lot of bit. So, yeah.
Just let them think Joe is eccentric.
Yeah. Yep. That's
sometimes
what we're doing. Yep.
Joe says things 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, and sometimes he likes to slur his words just for fun.
I'm re-upping on the failure puddle.
Ooh, I was doing Boilermakers, but now I'm just doing. Oh, did you do it?
What is that? I super glued it. Did like a butterfly bandage and then 2 Band-Aids.
All right, there you go.
I think if I don't bend it, it won't bleed anymore.
All right. Now, Patreon people, this is for you. No, Reese is yelling. He's got his headphones off, so he can't hear me.
I thought somebody yelled Reese, which is serious.
I did.
No one ever
I'm learning ventriloquism, and I'm learning how to throw my voice. But the thing is, if I'm watching you online, I find that I can throw my voice to where you are. It's almost like Nightcrawler from.
As long as you can see the place, you can throw your voice there.
I can throw my voice there. So you're going to think that all that vinyl behind you, that I'm behind it.
If you can't see it, though, and you try and throw it, you may end up throwing it inside a wall or person.
Or inside you. Correct. It will sound, then I will become your conscience, which takes you to level 10.
And I'll be like, what? Jesus? And you'd be like, no, it's Joe. And I'd be like,
no, dummy, it's Joe.
Jesus is dead? That's what I would say.
Jesus is just all right with me. Jesus is just all right. Oh, yeah.
I think
people, this is what you pay for. This is what you're getting.
Right. Jesus is still all right with me. Both of them.
Jesus is still
questionable.
He's occasionally still.
If he's just all right, you're like, come on, man, it's Jesus. How many miracles does a person need to do?
Yeah.
To be
how many miracles does the Son of God have to do?
God? Yeah. Or he's still all right? Like, come on, dude.
Just all right?
Are you healing
like, come on.
Of leprosy?
Like, come on.
No.
Come on.
No, you're not Doobie Brothers. Or
come on.
DC,
like a Whopper.
Christian Talk.
Like a Whopper, no tomato, is just all right.
Right.
Like, and we're comparing the Son of God to a Whopper? Not happening. Yeah. No. Not happening. He's at least in and out of Shake Shack. Like, he's top of the food chain there.
Have you had the Impossible Whopper, though? I mean, not that I'm comparing that to my Lord and Savior, but it's pretty good for Burger King.
Forget it. It doesn't have meat in it, dude.
It tastes like meat, though. It tastes like meat, and after you eat it, you don't feel sad.
I don't feel sad anyway. The animal's already dead, dude.
No, not about killing the animal. It's just like
if I was slitting the cow's throat and eating it, I might feel a little bad. The cow's already dead. So if you don't eat it, it died in vain.
What I'm saying though is when I eat the Whopper, normally I feel pain in my stomach. It's not really sadness,
right? Because it's fast food,
and I eat cheese, that's what I said. And I'm lactose intolerant. But if I don't, and I eat an Impossible Whopper, I feel delightful.
No, you gotta have meat.
I'm
not gonna try it because I'm not gonna try it because here's the thing. I don't understand why, like, if vegans and vegetarians don't like meat, then don't copy our stuff. Like, just eat your own stuff. I don't even know where you went. You just disappeared underneath your desk. What in the world were you doing? Do I need not know?
You ever seen in the Sesame Street books where you go inside Oscar's garbage can and it's like a whole world down there? Or maybe you've watched Elmo. What's that word? What's that movie where he loses his blankie? Elmo's Adventures in Grouchland. Please watch that movie.
Never seen it.
What?
That was after my kids, I guess.
I'll watch it now. It's still good.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
I'm a Muppet fan. I can watch me some Muppets or Follow That Bird.
It's a really
that's a good
fine
movie.
feature film. It's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, there's a whole world underneath my desk.
Okay. I'll take your word for it, buddy.
Vis-a-vis Elmo and Grouchland Oscars.
Now, should we bring people, and the paid people are going to get this news first?
Yeah.
Should we bring them up to speed? A, MojoCo, and 2, we are thinking of going YouTube and doing a weekly, like, we're going to post video of us doing like highlights. So you're not going to get the full show. You're not going to get the hour. You're not going to get the 2 hours if you're the paid person. But you might get 10 to 20 minutes of highlights of our gorgeous faces. Gorgeous faces. We promise the first YouTube thing we do will be shirtless. Should I have not said that? Should I?
I kind of want to see your scarf.
Did I just write a check?
When you
Did
had
I just write a check?
Portion.
Oh yeah, that'll be on there. I'll show it. I'll show it.
I gotta lift weights. Hold on.
Some kettlebells. Yeah. I thought you were gonna lift some. I thought you were gonna lift some Don Q half gallons.
No, Joe, I'm here lifting. I'm getting ready for the shirt off.
Yep. Hey, I want to say this. Like on our stuff. Oh yeah, you can.
Because I destroyed my thumb.
Yeah. Here's the deal. Like when I podcast, I don't give a crap if people are giving us money for promotions or not. I just think if someone's doing something cool, you got to promote it, and it can only help come back to you. So if you were out there and you listen to the Pickle and Boot Shop, Reese and I were just talking about working out. I want to turn you on to a little outfit on YouTube called MadFit, MADFIT. It's a woman named Maddie Limburner. And she does these amazing like workout videos. And she does it all like from novice to advanced, weights, without weights, exercise bands, without exercise bands. If you live in an apartment and so you don't want to make that much noise working out because the people below you or above you, you guys check her out. She does full body stretches, everything like that. I have actually gotten into shape for the first time in my life. Yeah, when I'm like naked looking in the mirror, or when I'm naked and there's a room full of 20 women and men looking at me, gazing upon me like a meat market, I don't feel embarrassed anymore because I'm kind of in shape. And MadFit are phenomenal ways to help get fit. So if you are looking to do something, you guys check that out. And hopefully, you know what, in the future down the road, maybe we get somebody from MadFit that says, hey, you know what? I was on the MadFit site and they told me to check out the Pickle and Boot Shop. So hopefully that good old karma or just good old whatever comes back to us. But yeah, check out MadFit on YouTube or Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I just had to say that.
I'm going to check it out because I need that.
And she's easy on the eyes. Guys, the part that I left out is Maddie Limburner is extremely easy on the eyes, but that's neither here nor there, if you know what I'm saying. But we are going to be doing some YouTube stuff, so you guys are going to be able to see our ugly mugs from 10 to 20 minutes a week.
And then
you can watch us age. You can watch us age because I'm sure you're going to watch it for the next 15 years. And if we're alive that long, you're going to see us age, baby. You're going to see us age. I'm thinking about getting a face tat.
Oh, that's a great idea.
44, I think at 44 with a career job, a face tat is a good way to go. What about you?
Is it a simple thing like a tear, or are you going to get something like Tekashi?
No, just something simple like a 11-inch dragon. Breathing fire.
It's a great idea.
Yeah. I mean, it worked for what's that dude? Shoot, what's that rapper's name? P.O. Peep. What's his name? I don't know.
Are these
Hot
mumble
Stove Jimmy.
rappers?
These
Jimmy.
mumble rap.
I don't get it, man. I cannot get into these mumble rappers at all.
I can't either. And who's the guy? I gotta look it up now. Who's the guy? Come on, with the face tats. That's super popular.
Not Tekashi 6ix9ine.
No. What's a dude's name? Oh, right here. What's this guy's name?
Carl?
I know everybody's like yelling at us right now. Post Malone.
Post Malone. That was my third guess.
Post Malone is a guy who I don't want to like. But like just being old school, being whatever. He's amazing. He's the type of guy I don't want to like.
Hear him. I don't ever want to hear his rapping.
Reese, if you listen to him, he's phenomenal. This is how you got to start off. And people, if you're not familiar with Post Malone, go on like iTunes or Spotify or whatever. And Post Malone did a cover of Hootie and the Blowfish, Only Want to Be With You, for the Pokemon. For the Pokemon movie soundtrack.
Everything you just said
should get me kicked in the nuts. Nope. I know. Everything should get me kicked in the nuts.
No. Post Malone did a cover of Hootie and the Blowfish for the Pokemon soundtrack. I'm just
now that you say it back, that's embarrassing.
No.
I know.
This is how I know. You guys got to check it out. Besides having a bunch of gray hair that I'm getting old. Like, I look at that dude and I have no interest in listening to his music.
I know. I get it. But here's the thing. I learned years and years and years ago, Johnny Cash always tried to put the person that he was looking at aside and just look at the art. And so Johnny Cash was known for like bringing
always
like the new
being cool.
Yeah, and like the new kids.
He woke up cool every day of his life.
And like the new kids that were like coming up on the scene and everything like that, whether that was country or rock, like when Bob Dylan started getting big, like Johnny Cash like reached out to Bob Dylan, and he always was like, Johnny Cash was always on that like cutting edge, and he made sure that he didn't let the look overpower the art. And so I'm telling you, Reese, I am telling you with Post Malone.
It's not so much the look. I just can't imagine somebody that would get those tattoos on that face or look like that would be smart enough to make good music.
No, but you sound like your grandfather.
I can't imagine it.
You sound like your great grandfather. Just give him a chance. Look up some of his YouTube videos. There's like before he got his face tats, I looked up like, Post Malone on YouTube, and he has videos of him before he got face tats. He's like this nerdy kid with like stupid hair, wearing like a Bill Cosby sweater, and he's just playing acoustic guitar, singing Bob Dylan songs, and it is amazing. I'm telling you, man, if you guys are listening to this and you know Post Malone, then you back me up. Seriously, I wouldn't be sitting here saying this stuff. I wouldn't be advocating for someone who's an absolute moron. You will be blown away because I was when I actually like gave him a chance. And here's the thing. I didn't give him a chance. I heard a song and I was like, this is phenomenal. Who is this? And it's Post Malone. And I was like, what? Yeah. And I was like, what? Like, I thought he was like a mumble rapper. And then I started looking into stuff, and then during COVID, he was doing these like concerts in his home where he was doing like Nirvana songs. So he would do like a 30-minute concert in his home doing all Nirvana covers. And then like the next week he would do like another band, and they were phenomenal. Like that guy can play guitar. He can play piano, I think. His voice is incredible. Like he's not just a rapper, like he can sing.
Can he pay to get those tattoos lasered off his face?
No. And he doesn't need to. He's sponsored by Bud Light. Like the rest of his life, he never has to work a day in his job because of his Bud Light contract.
So
Trojan condoms, Pickle and Boot Shop. I think it would go hand in hand, and we wouldn't mind living for the next 4 months off of our royalties from Trojan Condoms.
True.
Whether that's in product or money. we will definitely. What's that? Is that wrong? Is that an edit? I'm single. I'm single. That's all I'm saying.
My mom does not listen to this part. So that's why.
Oh, what's funny is I can't listen to the paid content every week. Like I just when our show posts on Thursdays, I click on it and like I'll listen to it and I'll see like what stories we didn't finish or whatever the case may be there. And then but I don't get the paid stuff. I've never heard our paid stuff because I'm
really?
too cheap. I don't. Yeah. I have no clue.
I should just email it to you. So, guys, Dante got promoted. He's no longer editing our show, which means I've been doing it. And so, if you have any complaints about the sound quality, it's
my
me.
favorite part every week is your intro. Like your monologue.
Disclaimer.
I listen to that and then I could care less about the rest of the show. I love your intro every week. Love it. Love it.
Oh my gosh.
So let's see. We've kind of pulled the wool over everyone's eyes for another 23 minutes.
Great.
Like these people are paying stuff. I think what they're getting is kind of funny. They're getting some Mad Fit. They're getting some Post Malone. Mm-hmm. They're getting us pretty loosey-goosey, if you know what I mean. They've heard that we're going to be on YouTube and they can see our faces and kiss their computer screens, both men and women. It's 2021.
Yeah. Oh, no. He froze up.
What just happened?
Okay, we both froze.
Okay.
I'm here.
All right.
That's awesome because speaking of what you're saying, like we were talking about my mom not listening, but I think Jesus is. And I'm pretty sure he just shut us down.
Yeah, that can be tough. That can be tough. I do have to say today we're recording on Sunday, May 23rd. And I went to church for the first time.
It's Pentecost.
Yeah, and so since COVID shut down, I went almost 1 year to the day in March. I went to church for when they kind of loosened a little bit of stuff here in Michigan. So I went one day. And it was still a big hassle, like masks, and you had to like have a reservation, all this stuff. So then I stopped going again. I would watch on my church on YouTube, Royal Oak Salvation Army. Yeah, no big deal. Humble brag. And then, so today was the first time we went. Restrictions were loosened. We didn't have to wear masks, anything like that. I went to church, and I was excited that when I walked in, my skin didn't start smoking or ignite like a match. I was proud that I survived.
Magical, Joe.
Yeah. I always say this. I always say this. I'm a good Christian guy, but my wings are a little dirty. My halo's a little crooked. We'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I just found that line with you. Like, did I just cross a line with you that you have you had no rebuttal? You had nothing to say that. You were speechless.
No, I just want to talk about how I'm just like, should I tell Joe about the gospel that all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God?
Yes. You know what? It never hurts to hear it again.
Joe, salvation is available for all. You know what? So since the COVID started, I've been reading through the Bible from the beginning to the end.
Okay.
And it's shocking. I've done it twice before.
Okay. I've never done that. I've never read through the Bible.
Get the
I should.
Get the Bible app on your phone. And then you can just, all right. Then you just pick a reading plan. You can do like a 1-year Bible. Just read through it. And sometimes it's a bit much. But you don't have to. You can do it in 3 years. I don't care. Jesus doesn't care. Just do it. He doesn't care if you read it at all. It's for you. This is what's hard though, is reading the Old Testament. Because I haven't read the Old Testament in probably 10 years. I've been reading the New Testament, and it's edifying. You hear about Jesus healing people, you hear about the apostles, and you get the epistles of Paul and all these other books, and they're mostly just kind of building you up. And then you read Leviticus and Deuteronomy.
Buttercup, baby, just tell me the Gospels.
That's exactly it.
Mess me around, and then worst of all. So continue.
Leviticus and Deuteronomy are hard to read.
Yeah,
it's hard.
That's what kills me. That's why
there's a lot of animals just getting their, like, they're just like, for propitiation of sin. There's a lot of just like, and then you kill this bull and you burn it, and then you hold its liver up, and then you do this and all this, and there's like so many animals. They're just burning up. They're just throwing on this fire and burning up.
I know.
So that's hard to read.
If I had a time machine, I'd go back there with my smoker.
You would die. God would kill you.
No, I wouldn't.
Unless you were
we'd be like, you know what? Let's sacrifice this animal, but this real tough piece of meat, the brisket, give it to me.
Depending,
give it to me,
Joe.
Look at my face. Give it to me.
If Christ's blood had covered that, if it is retroactive through time travel, I don't know.
Yeah,
but
I think that's a movie, or at least a Netflix show.
Like, think that guy's covered by the blood of Jesus. He can walk in there and eat brisket.
If somebody out there has a connection, is in the movie industry,
or
and they have a
connection,
machine, or has a time machine,
just to test it out.
Think about that. A TV show, kind of like Quantum Leap, but you're going back. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Going back.
What I'm talking about. One of the episodes is I would take a smoker, and when all these people are doing burnt offerings, I just put a little seasoning.
And
it's just about time and temp.
Walk right into the Holy of Holies.
Boom. Jesus would be flipping tables from all the money changers, and then he'd get to my table and be like, can I take a 3-piece meat with mac and cheese and cornbread? I'd be like, there you go, my man. I'd give him I don't know what, I mean, I'm sure Jesus wouldn't do like the elbow pound, like the COVID elbow pound. If I could get a hug out of my boy, amazing. And then he'd be like, hey, pretty good brisket. I'd be like, yeah, just think of me, buddy. Think of me. Put in a good word. Put in a good word for the old man. Put in a good word with the old man for me.
This would be a great Hallmark movie. Christmas movie. Or like if there's anybody's making any
with
4th
Dean
of July
Cain.
Movies.
Yeah, Dean Cain and Kirk Cameron's sister.
Candace
Cameron. So Dean Cain and Candace Cameron would be in this time machine movie where I play myself smoking meat with burnt offerings. I don't think that's sacrilegious. I think that's economical.
It is
frugal. I think it's frugal.
It's frugal. I worry sometimes about when we talk about these things, how it translates into our Finland, the
Finnish people
of our podcast.
We are big in Finland. We're huge. We can't deny that.
We are huge.
And the thing is, people, if you're in Finland, for whatever reason, I don't know if the algorithm is messed up. I don't know what's going on. But it shows our numbers are huge in Finland. If you're in Finland and you're listening to this, can you reach out to us?
Please.
I want to know more about the Finnish people.
If you have an extra spot on your couch and you want Joe and I to come visit, you just let us know. We'll just be there. Show on up. Feed us reindeer. Whatever you do.
Oh, Dude, we'll come visit. We'll come do a tour of Finland, and we'll set up a table and a couple of microphones. We'll do this remote from Finland with our fans. I just want to know again, our numbers, I don't understand it. I don't understand it when I look up the statistics on Buzzsprout for where this, who listens to this.
Yeah.
And someone sent us those statistics on where we rank in the world with different stuff, and the Finns apparently the Finns love us. So either something has gone haywire in the World Wide Web, in the intrawebs, as the kids say, in the dark web. I don't know what's going on because our numbers are big, but I don't know the Finnish people that I know are like Teemu Selanne. He played in like the NHL. That's like who I know. Mika Kiprasov. Like that's it. I know hockey players. So somebody get a hold of us and let us know if you're in Finland and you listen to us because we want to know more about you.
We do. We'd love to visit.
Love to. Love it. Dude, Reese, think about that. Think about if we did a tour. Think about if we did a tour with this show.
Yep.
So it wouldn't be like we roll in with 9 guys, have to set up this huge thing, put on a big smiley face, then get out there and crank off the same songs that we sing every night. Think about if we just got up on stage.
It's just
and
two
we
of
just
us.
talked.
A laptop
just the two of
I
us.
bought from a guy in an alley in Nashville, and that's
Boom,
it.
done.
2 microphones.
Done. 2 microphones and a laptop. I think Fatboy Slim said it best. 2 microphones and a laptop. And then we just do it. And we just travel. We just travel and do this.
Just do it.
That's what I think we should do. You guys, if you are out there and you're the paid people, let us know. Would you come check it out? If we did a tour of this, I mean, when we come to your city, if you and your brother and maybe your wife come, that's all we need. We'll set up in any coffee shop. We'll do this.
Yeah. We're seriously considering this.
Or we do it. Listen to this.
Also,
we do a podcast tour where we have the guy who hates my guts and wants me dead, Mike Herrera. He tours with us.
Yep.
And we, in our little outfit here, our silly little community,
Bill Powers
opens for him and his podcast.
Okay.
It's 2021. Let's do a podcast tour.
Chris.
Why are you putting
Les
on?
and Jake.
Yes, Chris DeMakes will open, and then Herrera, and then DeMakes. Is that how we do this?
Yeah, we'll just do a podcast.
A podcast tour.
We'll just, what would be crazy is if we're all on the same podcast at once.
Oh my gosh.
There's a lot of feedback. The world opens up, like a sinkhole opens up. We all go inside, and then we're punished for talking crap about Satan Hall.
Right. But I'm going to be honest with you, Reese, and I'll whisper this to you. Satan Hall has had some amazing NCAA basketball teams over the years.
I don't disagree with it. I can see how that happens. Like,
because those glasses you got are pretty thick. I don't know if you can see a whole lot.
Even if you don't have to sell your soul to Satan to get stuff. You can trade things like
so
sandwiches.
He works on the barters. He works on the barter system.
Lunchables,
or a beaver pelt.
A beaver pelt may get you an NCAA
some marbles,
tournament.
A bag of marbles.
Yeah.
What does a bag of marbles get you with Satan nowadays?
Well, so your soul gets you a shitty record contract.
Okay.
My mom's not listening.
Your soul gets you 5 years of popularity on MTV. That's your soul.
Okay.
But what
about a bag of marbles? Does it get you an NCAA championship? Maybe they all had to.
Or Kevin McHale, Boston Celtics jersey.
Oh,
Can the devil like come through on material stuff, or is that just like a Joel Osteen's thing?
Like he does what? He gives you, if you give your soul to the devil, and you get
does the devil have
real
like
nice mansion?
Yeah, like does the devil have lower tiers? Like I don't want a big house. I don't want everyone to know me, but I want like one of the new Ford Broncos,
or like I'm going low. I would like a Mazda Miata.
Mazda Miata, an Epiphone SG1.
That's good.
You know, just like a $300, guitar, $250 guitar, heavy as lead, hurt your back, but looks awesome.
Well, tune it up, man. Get some Seymour Duncan pickups in that thing, and a new get a new.
It doesn't matter what the pickups are. It's the fact that it's made of concrete. It's made of concrete. My Epiphone bass. I have the SGB. I think it's called the SGB. It's it's the bass version of the SG. And it's just, I mean, it's like holding 50 pounds. It is so heavy. I love Epiphone. Like I'm an Epiphone guy. I love it. Wait, let me show you something.
Let me show you something.
Oh, my guitar's not in here. I have a Yamaha guitar, but I've covered up everywhere where it says Yamaha with Epiphone. I don't know why. I'm an Epiphone guy. I love it. I love Epiphone.
Hang on, John. Let me show you something, okay?
Show me, buddy. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, you could only wish that what I just saw was going to be part of the highlights on YouTube. It won't be. It never will be because we're not recording video. We're only recording audio, but we can see video.
I was Donald Ducking it.
Yep. He got up wearing only a shirt and jacket, no pants, went and grabbed his Epiphone guitar to show me sans pants. Yeah. You call it Donald Duck and I call it Porky Pigging it. Here's something. Here's something. I was at work one day, had a less than manageable bowel movement.
What does that even mean?
Oh, you're about to hear. So it was less than manageable. So I think most of us. Why are you laughing? Why are you making that face?
I don't.
Like you're making the I give up, I'm done face.
Keep going. I don't know how you manage a bowel movement.
No, it was less than manageable. So you go in, you do your deal, but you realize this isn't going to turn out well.
Okay.
So then when you're on your fourth wipe and nothing is dissipating, you realize what? You're killing me. You're killing me, dude. You're killing me. I can't finish my story because I'm laughing at your reaction. Okay. When you're on your fourth wipe and it's still like it's your first, there's an issue. And so that's all I'm saying. I don't know where I was going with this, but that's all I'm saying is if it's less than manageable and you get to that point. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm trying to get across. I don't know what started it, but all I'm trying to say is you get to that point where you're like, this is futile. It's like shooting a slingshot at a tank. And sometimes if you're smart at work, you have like wet wipes and you got to get in there and you kind of got to clean it out a little bit better.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. I don't know where that be. I don't know what started that. I probably would have had a good anecdote and where I was going with it.
Except I ruined it by laughing.
Yeah. You laughing made me laugh.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Do you have the wet wipes at work?
I do. I have them in my bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. And here's the deal. A lot of times people are embarrassed by that, but this is what I do with my buddies. My office, one of my offices is located in a building that is very close to the restrooms. So my buddies will come in to use that restroom and I'll say, hey, like if they make a comment like, hey, I'm about to blow it up, I'll be like, hey, you want these? And I pull out, listen to this. I'll pull out the Huggies Cocoa Shea Butter and Aloe wipes. You want to see a face light up? You tell somebody I got your back, and you give them those wipes, dude. And they go in there and blow it up, clean their beehole like you could eat off of it. Like clean it up nice. And people love that. People love that.
Yeah.
That's what boys are being about. That's what being boys means, man.
Is having a clean beehole.
Is you know what? I'm sure you've heard this, whether it was at a baptism, a dedication of a baby. But it takes a community. It takes a community to raise a child. And it takes a community.
A book by Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, and it takes a community.
This is what it was
to
about.
Clean a beehole.
If you could sometimes just boil it down to like one phrase, save people the money of buying Hillary's book.
It takes a community. It takes a community. And however that is. Yeah. So if you come to work, you forget an extra pair of boxer briefs, you forget the Cocoa Shea Butter and Aloe wipes. Someone's got you. I got you. I got you. You're good. Really, don't worry about it. Where do we go from here?
I don't even know what we're talking about. I don't even know what on earth we're talking about. I got a nasty email online about using the word Polak.
Oh, did you? 8. I figured you would. I figured you would. So what did they say? Let's talk it through. What'd they say?
They just said it's not the correct terminology. It's actually Polish for male. It's the male form of the word Polish. But it's derogatory.
Here's something that I was told growing up. I don't know if this is accurate, but this is what I was told growing up. I think I was in junior high and I was with a group of boys, like me and my buddies, and someone used the term Polak.
Yeah.
And a teacher was walking by and a teacher reprimanded us for using the word Polak.
Yeah.
And he was like, and he asked us like straight up, like, why do you like, because at the time, like at the age group we were in, the term Polak, for whatever reason, like the Polish people, I don't know why this is, but the Poles were the butt of every joke that was like not smart, almost like blonde jokes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember.
So you have a blonde joke. Yeah. So it was like, oh, Polacks, like they're not smart.
Yeah.
And I had this history teacher that like pulled us aside and was like, here's the thing. You're talking about Poles not being smart. And he's like, they are one of the most amazing cultures in history. And not only that, he went into like how honorable they were. And what stuck with me was when Hitler invaded Poland, Poland was so far behind in technology that when Hitler invaded Poland with the Blitzkrieg and they're like coming in with like Panzer tanks and like planes and stuff like that, the Poles like counterattacked with like horses and swords.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, they didn't have the equipment and the technology to go at it with Germany. But it made me think, even as like an 8th grader, like how amazing is that? Like how honorable is that the Poles, knowing I have a horse and a sword and a pistol, I'm not going to see my family at the end of the night. Like I'm not going to be here an hour from now. But they
did they know.
Yeah, but they still
8 years in a concentration camp if they made it.
Yeah, exactly. But like, you know, here they are charging on a horse towards an iron tank. I mean, it was amazing. So like that teacher really, really hammered home the point. And really from 8th grade on, like Polak jokes just didn't really, they just weren't funny anymore because the education and the changing of my, you know, just the education and the knowledge. I was like, wow, the Poles are really like an honorable people. And then moving forward, my dad remarried my stepmom, and she is like so Polish, and she is like, she celebrates her Polish heritage with like the food she cooks, and you know, she has like certain words that she uses and stuff like that. And it really is a culture that you're like, wow, you know, that is awesome. And it's not just like dumb people or Polacks. Like that's just absolutely asinine.
I'm glad we had this talk. I brought it up because I was like, this is still a word in my lexicon. I still have somewhere rattling around in my brain the word Polak. And it's from that. It's from, you know, being in elementary school and people telling Polak jokes.
Yeah,
but
sure.
I think what brought it up is we were talking about the 5-hour DVD and me using the R word.
Yes,
which we covered. You know, like I don't and I don't condone it at all. I think it's hurtful to people. It hurts people's feelings. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, correct.
But I left it in there, and when I left it in there, it was cringeworthy at the time. When we said it, it was still. I mean, it was offensive, but it wasn't hurtful. I don't think it carried the same weight. And I left it in because I wanted to say, you know, like, we were young. This is what happened.
Correct.
I didn't want to hide that from people and kind of make this glossy DVD of us. I don't know how we ended up talking about this all over again. We have talked about nothing on this bonus footage except just like in circles. It's good though. You guys are paying for the goodness.
I think people are gonna love it though. I think people are getting their money's worth just with our Jameson and failure puddle talk.
Yeah.
And then next week they don't know this, but we're not going to be able to record next week because I am busy every single day. Tomorrow, me and you are doing an interview with another podcast.
Yeah.
On the Upbeat with Matt Vest. Me and you on Monday night are doing a podcast interview, and after that, man, the rest of the week I can't meet. I'm busy every single day. So people just don't
obviously I don't even wear pants.
You know what? So you should interview someone. If I can't do it, you should interview someone.
Do I like have to wear pants?
Do a Mike Herrera interview and tell him, and just grill him. Have every question deal with me.
Why do you
hate Joe Yerke? He'll be like, I don't even know who Joe Yerke is. And you're like, oh, why are you playing coy? Yeah. And then he'll be like, I'm not playing coy. I don't know who Joe Yerke is. Did I say that right? Joe Yerke? And you're like, yeah, you know damn well who Joe Yerke is. He was the lead singer of the Insiders. You son of a gun.
That's how I talk to Mike.
Yeah. And he'll be like, dude, if you don't know that I am the lead frontman for MXPX and I play bass for Goldfinger and I do a podcast, I don't know who Joe Yerke is. And you'll be like, exactly.
Yeah. That's. I'll do that. I am ready.
Should we go back to more poop stories? or no?
Know.
Are we at our poop? We're at our poop limit for this.
I save a lot of this stuff for the patrons because otherwise my mom will talk to me. She'll say, Reese, I listened to the podcast.
And she just gives you that look and shakes her head.
Yeah.
That's tough.
When people call me Michael, I'm super in trouble. It's like the police or a teacher.
Michael?
Yeah.
Why would people call you Michael? Nobody calls me Kurt. It's not my name.
Michael is my first name.
Is it really?
Yes.
Right here in the podcast, you need to edit in a giant nuclear bomb explosion sound effect.
So my middle name is Reese. My folks wanted to name me Reese Michael Roper, but felt that Michael Reese Roper flowed better. So they're like, well, just call him Reese. Because my dad's name is Michael. So no one's ever called me Michael unless I'm in trouble. Like, unless the cops are being like, Michael, do you know your taillight's out? And then I'm like confused. When people say Reese.
You're like, yeah, suck it, pig.
Yeah.
And then you just take off.
No, like if it's like somebody saying Reese, it's somebody that knows me and they're upset with me. Reese, you really need to stop drinking Fireball so much on stage. They'd stab those dogs. Yeah. Nah.
Michael, what a shocker. Ladies and gentlemen, are you as blown away by this as me? We just learned something tonight. He's been a lie. This whole thing has been a lie. He's Michael Roper. He's got Facebook pages dedicated to Reese Roper, but he's not Reese Roper. He's Michael Roper.
Well, Michael Roper is actually my dad. So when you talk about Michael Roper or Mike Roper, it really isn't. It's just in trouble version
what about
of me.
McGroper? What about McGroper? If you say Mike Roper fast enough, it sounds like McGroper.
You're selling me on this, Joe.
Like it's kind of like, have you ever seen the movie MacGruber?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. McGroper.
It sounds like me, but with a mullet, which I'm into.
You with a mullet, a members only jacket, a huge package in your pants, in your Stonewash pants, and LA Gear 3/4 top shoes.
I am on board with this.
McGroper.
Can I make things out of duct tape.
It's like McLovin. McGroper.
It also sounds like Mike Groper.
Which it kind of does smell like that. It kind of does. Yeah.
Don't touch the no square.
That no square. We're back to it all comes full circle. That's what she said. I don't even know what that means. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have stayed with us to this point and you have sat down and you have listened to this and said, you know what, these guys are absolute morons, but I'm going to continue to give my money to them on a monthly basis, we thank you. We want you to know that not only is this moranacy going to continue into YouTube highlights, you're going to continue to get this each and every week. And we promise that we can't promise because Reese might be doing an interview with somebody else because I can't record next week. But if he can't, the next time that me and him are together, we're going to talk recording. We're going to talk studios. We're going to talk equipment. We're going to talk about all that stuff, all the stuff that we used, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So, Reese, do you have any final things to say to anybody?
Thank you for calling me Reese, number one.
Oh, McGroper.
The rest of you can call me Reese or McGroper.
And when you call me, you can call me Michael Roper. You can call me Michael Roper. Ba da 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 da.
Weird.
Come on, Paul
weird.
Simon and Chevy Chase.
No, I got it. I got that. That is probably the best music video of all time. It really is.
Well, let's leave him with that. You guys check out Call Me Al by Paul Simon.
By his small penis. Paul Smeanis.
Paul Smeanis. Hey, I'm going to tell my kids this is Paul Smeanis. Jason Carson.
Oh, my gosh.
Tell me Daniel Rock didn't hit a grand slam with a picture of like everybody that we've talked to or that we've talked about on this podcast, like in one photo.
I think he got a Tony for that.
Yeah. Or a Kirk.
A Kirk. That's what it's called. A Tony for making memes.
Memes. It's called a Kirk. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Good to know.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, this is the end of this, and I hope you got your money's worth. Text us, email us, Instagram, Pickle and Boot Shop, Facebook, Pickle and Boot Shop. Go to our website, hit us up individually, whatever.
If you have a time machine, come and visit us.
Bring us brisket.
Bring us brisket.
Or come to us and then take us back so that we could all... Because, I could use some help. If I'm smoking a brisket from Burnt Offerings, I could use somebody's help.
If you speak Hebrew or Aramaic, it would be helpful, but whatever.
Extremely. We
got our iPhones.
But I got this, baby. Where, can I see it? Oh, they can't see it, but you can.
I got see it.
The noon, baby. The noon.
Noon?
Yeah, the noon.
What is it?
You gotta Google. You gotta Google the noon and what that symbolizes.
The noon.
Yeah, Noon.
Okay.
All right, you guys, that is it for this week of the Pickle and Boot Shop.
You just told people to Google the noon, Noon.
Yeah, and people are gonna be like, "Yeah, it's 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock p.m. What's the big deal?"
What? All right.
Google the noon like symbol or whatever, and that'll give you everything what's up. So that's it, you guys. Enjoy your week or enjoy your weekend, because we put these out on Thursday. So you're getting this Thursday morning, or you're getting this on Wednesday if you're an early subscriber. So you get the sneak peek behind the curtain. So that's it, you guys. Yeah. Enjoy yourself. Have a good one.
Thanks, guys. We love you.
Bye.